Well, good morning and happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there, and in memory of Mums Lost. We're having a little bit of a shindig at home this morning, and this is my outfit, no shoes of course, and this beautiful knit that I bought in Sydney recently. I've just got a little bit of a jangle of gold, and I just had to show you my flowers. My husband's gone for a run, and this was clearly a last minute, dash to the, I don't know, maybe it was the 7-Eleven, I don't know. But I pierced their sweet little heads, and hopefully they'll pop up, and they just make me laugh, and that's kind of good fun. I hope that whatever you have planned is glorious, and that you get lots of time out today just to do what you love. And I will likely be back with a little bit of a style up of this outfit. You know me, I can't resist. So. Also just had to show you the books I bought myself for Mother's Day that my husband has wrapped. I'm not husband bashing. Okay, maybe I'm husband bashing, so that's what I've got to open today, and I will show you those books later in the video. Nothing a little bit of pink ribbon won't fix. I'll get onto that. What do you think? Bit of an improvement? Hi, I'm back. I've had a beautiful brunch with the family, and I've eaten my fill for the week. Seriously, it was so delicious, so much fun, and to catch up with my daughter. And that's the other thing I was going to say as well is, you can tell my daughter doesn't live here anymore because of the present wrapping and the flowers. But anyway, I'm going to shut up about that right now. I'm going to show you what I got. All books. I know you're shocked how unusual that all it is books that I get. But we got new couches. I'll give you a peek at those as well. And I just sort of included that in the whole, because I've wanted them for ages. So the first one is called Badass Women Sheilas of Australian History by Eliza Reilly. And that's Pan Macmillan, Australia. Looks absolutely fantastic, and it's just about, it's about chicks we just didn't really know much about or had never heard of, and that's always a good thing, particularly given that women are not strongly featured in Australian history books. We just don't know a lot about them. So this is exciting. And then the next one is called How to Unbleep the Planet. Global Warming, Plastic Pollution, Deforestation, Species Loss and Rising Inequality Got You Down? Yeah. So it's just fun. I just love these little tips. They're just little bits and pieces. And this is ideal for kids too, if you don't mind the title, of course, but stranger things are happening in the world than kids hearing that word. And then I love David Simons. I think he's absolutely brilliant. I've read a lot of his books, and this is about the Opera House, so the history of it. And you would be surprised. In my book research that I've done over the years, you would not even believe the story of the Opera House. You probably know a bit about it already, but I just think this will be a fascinating read, so there's that. And then this I have had my eye on. Oh, and sorry, this one is with Hachette. And then the Unfuck the Planet is Smith Street Books. Really nicely designed. So this is called Nature's Palette. It's with Thames and Hudson. If you don't have any Thames and Hudson's books, then really, where have you been? Always exquisitely done, and it's basically all about colour found in nature. I mean, look, blues. And where they can be found, whether it be plant or animal, ultramarine blue, where it can be found in minerals, where it can be found in plants, what animals are ultramarine blue. I mean, look, just tell me that is not something you need in your life, even if you're not an illustrator. Just exquisitely done, beautiful plates, beautiful historical plates, fascinating information. I will just drool and dribble all over this book. Absolutely love it. So let me give you a peek at the couches now. When you know that they're not going to be the forever couch, but there's something that's just perfect for you at the moment. And until we move house, which hopefully will be in the next couple of years, I don't want to get something until I have found the place we're going to be in. Does that make sense? So these are a bit of a temporary stopgap, and they're very similar to what we had before. My husband is, as I record this, off at Woolies getting 4 cans of Scotch Guard. Because, I don't know about the boys in your life, but they don't seem to be able to put something inside their mouth and keep it in there. Anyway, just as a Mother's Day treat, I thought I would take this outfit that I had on for brunch this morning and maybe mix it up a little bit and try a few different ways to wear it, just for a bit of fun. So you may have seen this in my stories. This is a YarraTrail. I've never bought from them before. I got it from Maya or David Jones in Sydney when I was there recently. And it's absolute love. Look at the shape of it. Look at the sleeves. Love this collar. You can do so many things with it. I mean, you could even pin this at the back and have it like a turtleneck. Then I have on, God, I think this is an old ASOS, Valentino, as you do, and then just a little bit of baubles, nothing too over the top. There's a little heart earring, of course, for Mother's Day, and in memory of my darling mother. So let's try this outfit a few different ways to have a bit of fun. Then I'm on the couch, the new couch, with my new books. The first look is a little bit boho. When you have a sensational pair of thigh-high boots, you want to show them off, do you not? So all I've done is I've pinned the skirt with a little brooch here, and it just means that when I move, you can see that sensational boot as I'm walking around. This is kind of a Mother's Day present as well, sort of. And I bought it like a month ago, but it only just arrived, and you know, tree of life, just extraordinary. And one of those pieces that I have always wanted and have never invested in. It's just a timeless piece. It's going to be something that I can wear forever. But I'm loving the contrast of the deeper skirt and all those luscious sorbet stripes with this beautiful monochromatic tonal coat, bag and shoe. Channeling Annie Hall now with this fabulous pair of frames and more of a preppy look with jersey blazer. If you find like this, that this blazer is a little bit firm on the arms because of the bulk underneath, just pull up the sleeve so that the bulk of the fabric sits at your shoulder, bonus shoulder pad, and bring down the bottom of the sleeve, and these sleeves were meant to be seen. On the feet, I just have a regular little ankle boot that ties in beautifully with this casual belt, then a pop of a bag. Because everything is so muted, I wanted to have something a little brighter, and the brightness of this bag helps bring out that lovely lighter stripe in the knit. The other thing I've done with this knit is I've actually secured it at the back so that I have more of a turtleneck happening. For those of you who like a little bit more Quirk, I've gone for an overlay with this beautiful little knit. It's just like a singlet top, and I've put on a tonal belt, but I've brought it up quite high because if I put it down like that, you see how the top of my body is just looking far too long. And I've also brought the skirt up a little bit. In fact, in the last thing that I showed you, I actually had the skirt up quite high. I pulled the waistband right up under my boobs, so of course altering the length of the skirt makes such a difference depending on what you've got on your feet and even the bag you're holding. This time I have a little bit of print clash. So print clash up the top, and then on my feet I have leopard, and because they're an ankle boot, I just wanted to bring the skirt up a little bit more so that you could see part of the leg. Then if you weren't so keen on this kind of Quirk, we could always go a little bit more classic. So casual classic with a beautiful denim jacket and a bag that ties in with the tones of the outfit. But I have left that shoe on because I just think it's just that little bit of Quirk, and of course leopard print is a classic now, is it not? If you wanted to go even more classic, you could do something like this. A lovely houndstooth jacket in a beautiful classic colourway, and it goes gorgeously with all of these tones. I've added back the gold because I just think, I don't know, a little bit of Quirk is a good thing. You'll also notice that I've pulled down the neckline so it sits very 1970s. Reminds me of my mama. For those purists, classic gals amongst you, I've gone very classic with this beautiful H&M coat, and I've put it over the top of the skirt. I'm going to show you how different the skirt will look when I pull it up a bit. But my main issue here is that I want the neck to be seen because I'm wearing this closed. I've tightened it around the neck again, and I've pulled down the sleeves to give that lovely pop of orange. You'll see that it still tends to disappear, and other than maybe, I don't know, folding it up like that, which doesn't always look that great because you can see the lining, I think the best thing to do is to just gently pull up the sleeve and then get one of those hairbands that you use for braiding, the little clear ones, put it around and shush it up a bit like that, and it will disappear in the fold. I have on the most superb thrifted bag. I found this on the salvostores.com.au. It's exquisite, look at this. It's just perfection with this outfit. I love that it's light enough to tie in with the coat, and then it's got these dark chocolate brown, you know, little accents that go with the boots and the skirt. And on the boots, you'll note that I've actually just tied in with the skirt for this look because I don't want too much going on. I want it quite classic. And in fact, I've probably even got the wrong beret on. Let me switch it out. So there you go. There's more of a beigey sort of one to tie in with the coat. Now, let me just show you how this looks if I hold the skirt up. You can see the difference there, how it just gives a whole different line to the outfit. Really makes a difference. And it just depends on your body type. It depends on the length of the coat. So I wouldn't want to go much shorter than this, because then it's just going to disappear into the coat, obviously, and I do want it to peek out at the bottom there as I'm walking around. You know how it is, you've got to flash your bits. Not those bits, but you know what I mean. The tulle people. Okay, one more outfit, and before I go, I forgot to tell you that I just wanted a little bit of sparkle around the neck, because there is such a mass of plain singular colour. We just want a little bit of glimmer, and this gorgeous thrifted brooch, the same, you know, just adds that little bit of bling, particularly because the bag and the boots are quite, I don't know, not dull, but you know what I mean. We just need a bit of shimmer. Right, last one. It's so bright. What's going on? I don't know what's happening. There is something seriously going wrong with my phone. I'm going to have to get a new phone. It's driving me crazy. Look at this. Yeah, it's just madness. Anyway, I really love chocolate brown and black together. I don't do it enough, and when I do wear dark colours, I generally like to go for chocolate brown, but black and brown look great together too. So I've put in these long black boots, fabulous gloves with these, you know, sensational sunnies, very Jackie-O. I know this outfit's a bit OTT at the moment, but bear with me, I'm going to pare it back. And then a black bag, crossbody to hold all this foof in. Now put up your hand if you knew I'd get this whole thing out. I just love it with this knit. It's just got that 70s vibe. And with the skirt and the boots, it's just kind of, you know, it's kind of sending me back, so retro. And because I had so much bulk going on, I've actually just pulled the sleeves up to give a bit more skin. Then with the neckline, what I've done is I've actually draped it at the back like a cowl. Can you see that? And I just love that look across the line across here. I'll show you without the vest on. And now this is getting more towards something that I would actually wear. You can see that gorgeous line when the neckline is pulled back like that. Little bit of delicate gold, beautiful gold cuff, and of course the old Gucci. So having all of these tones together works beautifully. And even though it's very dark on the bottom, it still works because of all this lovely, bright, interesting stripe at the top. So there you go, that's a little bit of fun this Mother's Day. I think I've worn myself out. I'm going to go and grab another cuppa, and I'm going to get on the couch with one of these books. And I hope you had a truly gorgeous day. Sending you my love and wishes. And for those of you who find today tough, I'm sending you even more love.